The following program was pre-recorded to be aired at this time. Material contained therein could be time sensitive, meaning it could be early, expired, or late. Listeners are advised to pay close attention to the details of the program. Again, this program is pre-recorded. Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the host and guest, and not necessarily those of the staff and management of JJLN Radio.
Rated number 1, live from Las Vegas. We want the blues. 30 minutes across the guitar strings of your mind. In the exciting world of Southern Soul Blues. And here's your host, Jerry Wilson.
Thanks for joining us today on We Want the Blues Talk Show. Today our special guest is Mr. Richard Lensey of the PFunk Tribute Band and super bass legend, Mr. Daryl Funky Fields. Daryl, how you doing today?
I'm blessed, man. I woke up this morning, so I'm good.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. God is good, brother.
Yeah, man.
And what about you, Brother Lensey?
Hey, I'm doing funky, man. It's good to be down here with y'all today.
It's a pleasure to have you. Well, anyway, we're here today, and we're going to get down to some nice questions. We're going to let this intro go ahead and finish playing out. And we'd like to thank you guys for being here. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. It's all good. We feeling good. All right. All right.
Hey.
Yep.
Brother Lensey,
Yes, sir.
I want you to tell the people where you come from and what bands you're a part of.
I come from Oakland, California. I originated out there in 1962. And I guess my musical roots came when I got a chance to meet a young lady named Lisa Davis when I was maybe in the 3rd grade. Lisa Davis happened to be the daughter of Rose Banks. Rose Banks
Wow.
is the keyboard player for Sly and the Family Stone.
Wow. Sly Stone.
Sly Stone, 1971.
Sylvester Stewart.
Yeah, there's a riot going on album. I used to go to school with that album in my hand. You know, the flag.
You know, I was very honored by Sly Stone. He had gave me a compliment on my CD, Wedding Bell Blues, which is what you see before you. Z, what do you think about Sylvester Stewart, Mr. Sly Stone?
Sly Stone, man, my oldest brother, he turned me on to Sly as a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah, he bought me my first Sly album, man. It was a pretty cool situation.
Wow.
And ever since I've been a fan, you know, listening to Larry Graham as a bass player, you know.
Yeah.
My main influence, so, yeah, I've been blessed to
Well, we thank
have that in
God.
my ear hole, man.
We thank God for Mr. Larry Graham. Larry
Yeah,
Graham
Larry
is a
Graham.
great guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never met him, but the first time I seen him play was at Paisley Park with Prince.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I had a friend named Mike Scott played guitar for
Mike
Prince.
Scott, one of the baddest.
Oh man, Scott, and it took me out there, man,
Yeah.
and it blew my mind. I just did not expect that.
Yeah,
you know, I want
Sly.
to ask you something, Brother Z.
What's up?
How did you get interested in the blues? I mean, blues and R&B.
Well, let's see. How did I do that? Just growing up, listening to my mom play certain records at home, man. You know, all the
Yeah.
blues and Johnny Taylors and Shuggy Otis's. And
Yeah.
it just kind of just permeated into my skin, man. And I started playing. See, I first started playing guitar. See, that's why that was my first instrument.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And then when I heard Larry Graham play, I said, well, shoot, I want to know how to
Change
do
your
that.
mind.
All that popping and snapping. I said, I want to do that.
Well, I'm glad you switched over because
Yeah.
you are a good combination.
Yeah,
now, what
man.
about you, Brother Lensey? How did you first get interested in funk music and R&B?
Well, I was playing a guitar when I was like 10, 12 years old, trying to play the slide stuff, you know. There's
Yes.
a riot going on, love and hate and all that. And I lost touch with them after, you know, junior high school.
Yes.
So after that, I kind of listened to a little bit of Brass Construction and Undisputed Truth.
Yo, man, those are great bands there,
Good
man.
stuff.
Yeah, everybody was mixing up Undisputed Truth with Parliament. They was going, Rich, is that the Parliament? I said, no, that's not them. Wait, they coming with it.
Yeah.
They coming with the bomb. So in 1975, you know, the Mothership Connection dropped.
Yeah.
And, you know, we ain't looked back since then.
Right. Brothers, it's a pleasure to have you guys. Brother Leo, how you doing today?
Good morning, Jerry. Good to have you in the studio and the guests, that's for sure. Here at JJLN Radio, worldwide telecasting.
Hey, I got a great compliment for you. My mom told me to let you know. Tell him I love his voice. I listen to the show just to hear him talk.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, tell her I sure appreciate that.
I want to ask you another question, Brother Daryl.
Go ahead.
where do you want your music to take you?
Around the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Across the waters, back to Australia, you know what I mean? Things
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Yeah. Now, Brother Lensey,
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you something. What did you do before you became an artist? We're going to come back to that question right after this, but we're going to keep that in mind, okay? We'll be right back.
Okay.
The Super Jam Session now on We Want the Blues.
Wedding Bell Blues off of my CD.
This is a Jay Wilson production. Oh yeah! I dedicate this song to everyone who's divorced. It's called the Wedding Bell Blues. Love hurts when you lose. You can break up because of a one-night affair. After the love is gone, kiss and say goodbye. Don't care. I got the wedding. The wedding bell blues. Oh yeah, I got the wedding. The wedding bell blues. Oh yeah, the wedding bell. The wedding bell. The wedding bell. Last night I didn't sleep at all. You stayed out all night, girl, and didn't try to call. Ain't that cold? It's 7 o'clock, girl. Yeah, and you just walked through the door. My baby don't love me no more. I got the wedding. The wedding bell blues. Oh yeah, I got the wedding. The wedding bell blues. Oh yeah. The wedding bell. The wedding bell. The wedding bell. Why did I get married? Why did I marry you? Oh, you wasn't faithful. Your love wasn't true. Ain't that cold? We got married at the chapel. Yeah, at the chapel of love. I said that you would get the best of my love to you. I got the wedding. The wedding bell blues. Oh yeah, I got the wedding. The wedding bell blues. Oh yeah. The wedding bell. The wedding bell. The wedding bell. Let me turn up my guitar. the wedding.
And now special performance by the PFunk Brothers in the house. Brother Lensey.
Tear the roof off, we're gonna tear the roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. We're gonna roof off the mother sucker, roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. Tear the roof off the mother sucker, roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker.
We got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going down. We got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going down. All we want the funk, get off the funk. All we need the funk, gotta have that funk. All we want the funk, get up the funk. All we need the funk, gotta have that funk. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You got a real type of thing going down, down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going down. You got a real type of thing going down, get down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going down. All we want the funk, get up the funk. All we need the funk, gotta have that funk. All we need the funk, I gotta have that funk. All we need the funk, I gotta have that funk. We gotta have that funk. All we gotta have that funk. All we get up that funk. All we turn this mother out. Tear the roof off the mother sucker, roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. Tear the roof off the mother sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. We get up the funk. All we get up the funk. All we need the funk, gotta have that funk. All we this mother out, give up the funk. We gon' turn this mother out, gotta have that funk. All we get up that funk. All we need the funk, get up that funk. All we off the mother sucker, we off the mother sucker. Again, we off the sucker. Again, we off the mother sucker, we off the mother sucker. Let it be off the sucker. Let it be off the mother sucker. Again, we off the sucker. Get the roof off the mother sucker, roof off the mother sucker. Get the roof off the sucker. Oh, gotta have that funk. Oh, up the funk. Oh, gotta have that funk.
Funky, funky, funky brothers. And now we go into the Super Jam session. We'll be back.
Presents the Super Jam session. Now on We Want the Blues.
Keep on stepping. This is for the steppers. It's Friday night, and I just got paid. It's the weekend. I got on my stepping shoes. I'm all dressed up and in the mood. Stepping,
in the name of love. Stepping, 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 stepping. Keep on stepping. Dance the sister and dance the brother, stepping with each other. Tonight's the night, we're having fun, stepping one on one. We're in the place to be. Get on the floor and step with me. Step to the left, step to the right, spin around and hold it tight. Stepping, 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 stepping. Keep on stepping. They play our song, step all night long. The mood is right and the beat is tight. DJ play our song, step all night long.